Hello and welcome to this Dragon Marine Systems video. Today we're going to look at a customer who needed a complete renovation of their panel. The major issue that this customer had was one of space. This panel was built into a recess on the boat's bulkhead, and this was all the space that they had. It could not be increased. As you can see, the panel on their new boat was in very poor condition and lots of the panel was actually missing. It is a standard Volvo Penta panel, and in fact it should look like this one. So you can see we are missing the ignition, a couple of switches, the buzzer, and what was actually on the panel didn't work anyway. So our model for the new panel was this. But the new panel needed to have more functionality. The customer wanted to have warning gauges as well as warning lights, so that they could read what was going on with the new engine. Our problem was that we had to fit all of the new gauges into this limited space. With the customer, we chose to go for a multi-gauge. Though this panel occupies the same space as the previous panel, it has a four-way multi-gauge in there. The gauge covers RPM, water temperature, oil pressure and voltage, as well as the key start and 3 lights for charge, oil warning, temperature warning. This one also has a breaker built into it. So this is what the multi-gauge looks like when it first starts up. We're on the test rig here, and we don't actually have the engine going, but it's recording the pressure, water temperature and voltage. So this has greatly increased the functionality of the panel without increasing the size. You can now see a close-up of the gauge and see how it's representing the pressure, temperature and voltage as bar graphs, and the engine RPM will be as a real-time number. Now it's time to start up the test rig engine so that we can see the engine RPM being displayed for us. You'll notice that the voltage has now gone up because the engine is being charged by the alternator. The temperature is quite low at the moment because the engine's just started, and the oil pressure is where it should be. You very quickly get used to reading this type of gauge because all that you do is look at the bar graphs, and it's very easy to see when they change. So that's pretty much it for this first part of this video. We're now going to move on, and there will be a second part to this video where we show you it being fitted. Thank you for watching this video.